Hello, kindergarteners. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a book in Apple Pages using our app on our iPad. So the first thing you are going to do is find the orange and white app. It has a white pen and it is an orange square. You're going to press that and open up the Apple Pages app. Now, everyone should have a book already on the bottom here of their Apple Pages, and it says Earth Day Book, and it has a picture of the Earth. So when you have found that book, you are going to press it, and your book is going to open up. Now, the first page of the book is the cover, right? We've talked about books before and the parts of a book. So the first page is the cover, and then if you see here on the left, you have other pages, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You do not have to fill up your whole book with 6 pages. You're going to use as many pages as you can to talk about your Earth Day message, okay? So my Earth Day message is going to be the 3 R's, and we have talked about this: reduce, reuse, and recycle. You are going to think about what you want your Earth Day message to be, and then you are going to start creating your cover. This is the first step. So what we are going to do is going up to the picture clip art right on the top in orange. You are going to press that. And then you are going to go down to the drawing tool where it has the squiggly line, that little scribble line. You're going to press that and open it up. And then we have our toolbar on the bottom. Okay, you can pick the marker, the pen, the crayon, whichever tool you would like. And then you can choose the color on the side. I'm going to use the crayon, and I'm going to have my book be a dark green for Earth, so I'll choose my color. If you want more colors, you keep sliding over, and you can pick many different colors. But I'm going to do green, and then press the outside of that color box to go back to my book. And I'm going to write my title. On the top here, there's a line on the top, and we have made books before in our classroom. This is the same thing. On this top line, you are going to write the title of your book. My title is going to be 3 R's, the 3 R's. If you want to make your book bigger, take your 2 fingers. You're going to pinch to open them up or pinch them closed to make it smaller. All right, I'm going to write my title, the 3 R's. And then on the bottom it says bye, and there's a line here. You are going to write your name. Okay, I'm going to write my name, Miss Morales. Okay, make sure you write your name, first name and last name. Okay, I am done with my writing tool. I'm going to go to the top left corner. In orange, it says the D word, done, and press that. All right, so I have my title. I have my name. Now I need to make my front cover. You can draw a picture about your front cover, whatever your Earth Day message is, or, we have been collecting those pictures from the internet, and we have been saving them in our photos album for Earth Day. You can add those pictures in too. So if you forgot how to add those, you're going to go right to the top where it has the picture clip art. You're going to press the first one where it has the same clip art here. It says photo or video. Press that. And then we are going to go down to our Earth Day project album where we have saved all of our pictures. So since my book is going to be about the 3 R's, reduce, reuse, recycle, I'm going to press this one here, the green circle that says reduce, reuse, recycle, with the recycling symbol. And then if I press it, I can move it around anywhere onto my cover. And if you use these blue circles around, if you put your finger on them, you can make it bigger, your picture bigger by sliding your finger down, or you can make it smaller by sliding your finger up. I'm going to put this right in the middle. Well, actually, I'll put it here. And let's add another picture. Going back up to that photo clip art. Pressing photo or video, the first words. Going to my album. And then I'm going to put the picture of the earth here. Let's add that. Okay, I'm going to make this smaller, putting my finger on the blue circle, putting it down, pulling my finger down, and then I can move this around. Okay, so now I have my front cover all done. Once I am done with my cover, I'm going to go on the left side here where it has all of the pages. Let's go to page 2. Now, the name of my book is The 3 R's, Reduce, Reuse, Recycle. So I'm going to pick the first one to write about. I'm going to write about reduce on my lines here on the bottom. So let me go up back to my picture and go to my drawing tool that has the squiggly line. And I'm going to keep my tool the same with my crayon. And I'm going to write my first R, which is reduce. So what is one way we can reduce? Well, we can reduce the water we use. So let's write reduce water by turning it off. So if we are not using our water, we need to turn it off. All right, I wrote my sentence. Now I have to draw my picture here in the box, in the picture box to go along with my sentence. I can draw my picture or I can use one of the pictures that I found on the internet that is in my photo folder for my Earth Day project. I'm going to draw a picture. So I'm going to draw a picture of somebody who is using water. Here's a water fountain. And let's draw our person here. And they're using water. Now, here's the water. Okay, and I draw my picture. And maybe I want to write the word, here's the handle, write the word off. So I want this picture to be of someone trying to use water and turn it off. Okay, when I am done, I'm going to the top on the left and pressing the word done, starts with a D. All right, here's my picture. Now, let's say I wanted to add some objects or other images to my picture. I can do that. So let's go to the top where it has the circle and the square. It is right next to that picture clip art. And here we have a bunch of objects and shapes and different things that we could add into our picture. I am going to add something that makes sense. So I wrote about water and turning water off. Let's see if I can find a picture of water. I'm going to use my little microphone here, right next to this little magnifying glass. It says search here. I'm going to use my microphone. And look at this, I have all these pictures of water. So I'm not going to put a shark. I'm not going to put somebody swimming because that doesn't go along with my picture. Maybe I'll add some water drops. Let's pick this one. And here's a water drop. And I'm going to move it with my finger next to the faucet. And I can make it smaller or bigger here. Okay, let's see if I can add another one. Go back up to those shapes. If I don't know how to spell something, I can always use the microphone to help me. Here. So if you can't find something, go all the way to the left where it has the magnifying glass and then press the microphone to tell your iPad what you are looking for. You do have to speak clearly and slowly right into your iPad. All right, here it is, water. And I'm going to use my dots to make it smaller and to bring it to my faucet over here. Okay, my kindergarteners, so you are going to keep going, keep making your book. You can add some more pages. You do not have to fill it all the way up to page 6, but see how many things you can add, okay? Do not forget to write your sentence and then draw a picture. Now, if you do not know how to write the sentence on the bottom, that is okay. You can still draw your picture, and then we can use the microphone to help you tell me what your picture is about. So if you wanted to use just a picture and the microphone, let's see how to do that, okay? So first, let me go to this is page 2 with my writing. Let's go to page 3, and I'm going to go up to the photo again. And then we're going to go down to drawing with that squiggly. And I'm going to draw my picture. Now I did reduce. Now another way we can help the earth using the 3 R's is reuse. So we can reuse things like paper bags. So I'm going to draw myself using my crayon tool on the bottom, picking my colors. Reusing a plastic bag. Maybe I have some fruits in here. Maybe I have some vegetables in here. And I'm reusing my plastic bag. Okay. Now, when I am done drawing my picture, I'm going to press done on the top left corner. And I can record my voice to say what is going on in my picture. So let's go up again to that picture clip art. And this time we are going to press record audio where it has the microphone. So find the picture of the microphone. You're going to press that. And then on the bottom here, it says record with the microphone. We're going to record. So I'm going to press it and tell what my picture is about. We can reuse plastic bags to help save the earth. I'm going to press stop, and then I'm going to go on the top, insert, the top right corner where it has my battery, I for insert. And then I have my recording, my voice recording here that I can move around. I could put it on the lines, I could put it in my picture. And then if I press it, I can hear what my picture and drawing is about. We can reuse plastic bags to help save the earth. Okay, so if you are having a hard time writing a sentence, you can always use that voice recording. So there are many different ways that you can tell us about your Earth Day message. Okay, kindergartners, I cannot wait for you to get started and to see what kind of books you create. Have fun!